Hey guys, it's Jordan, and today we're going to be doing a review of the iPhone 6s Plus and the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Without further ado, let's get started. First, I would like to say, if you haven't seen my unboxing of these two phones, go check that out. The link will be in the description for you guys to see that. Now, let's just get the specs out of the way. And the specs, and we will be going from the iPhone to the S7. The specs of the iPhone 6s Plus, and again, this is the 64, and there's a S to show you. There's no proof to show you about the 64. But anyways, and this is a screen. If you guys, a screen protector, if you guys are wondering, it is just white on the back or on the front. The specs of the iPhone 6s Plus, it has a 5.5-inch display, 1080 by 1920, 12-megapixel rear-facing camera with a resolution of 2160p. It's got 2 gigabytes of RAM, Apple's A9 processor, and a 2750 milliamp battery. The Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge has a 5.5-inch display, so it's the same screen size, even though in a smaller form factor, as you can tell here. I'll line them up right there. It's got a 12-megapixel rear-facing camera at 2160p. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM with the Snapdragon 820 processor, and a 3600 non-removable milliamp battery, which it is non-removable in the iPhone as well. Specs-wise, this wins. However, that might not necessarily be the case when you run benchmarks. So, let's get to the benchmarks. Kick it off with the physical features. I have both in gold. Obviously, you can't see it because of this blue screen protector, but as I said before, it's just white. As you can see there, it is focused just white. And by the way, guys, I am recording on the LG G4, so there we go, in focus. Alrighty. On the side of the iPhone, if it would focus, we have the power button, the SIM card or SIM tray, and that's it on that side. On the back, we have the camera, which protrudes just a tad, not too much. We have the iPhone, and we do have the removal, the removal of the other stuff that was here. Ignore that. I don't know what happened there. It does not affect the phone at all in any way. Then, on the other side, we have this really neat option that I wish that Samsung incorporated somehow to put it on vibrate or to put it on noise. Listen again. See, and it's very tactile. These buttons are 100% tactile. Then we have the volume up and volume down buttons. And here it is when it's turned on. On the S7 Edge, it's very sleek, very thin. On the back, we have the camera, the LED flash, and the heart rate sensor. We have Samsung, we have the Galaxy S7 Edge, and then we have that stuff that the iPhone got rid of on the S variant. And I'm sorry, on the bottom, we have the speaker, the lightning cable port, and your 3.5mm headphone jack. On the bottom here, we have your 3.5mm headphone jack, your charging port, and the speaker. On the side here, we have your home button or your power on and off button, and on the side here, we have your volume up and down. And we don't have anything except for your SIM on the top. So when you turn these two displays on, the first thing I notice is that The iPhone's touch fingerprint sensor is 100% better. As you can see, watch this. Oh, I messed up. Sorry. With this screen protector here, it is a little difficult to do it, but no, see, it's not registering. All right, there we go. It took a little, but that's just because it didn't register. Now watch. You have to wake it up, or at least I believe, before you can put in your thing for it to work. Now that was quite fast, but I do appreciate the fact that iPhone, you can have it turned off and then put it in as long as it works. Which it doesn't want to work for me right now. Hang on. Let's see if we can get it. Alright. The screen protector does make it a little hard. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, it's not going to work for me. Alrighty. Let's try it one more time. Alright. It did work there. It was quite slow, though. However, I do appreciate the fact that you can do that with the iPhone. Now, here are the benchmark tests with using Antutu to however you pronounce that. So the overall score is 130,222 on the iPhone 6s Plus, and then 115,902 on the S7 Edge. And as you can see, this one did score a little bit higher. However, that is its overall score. Let's take a look at the 3D, UX, CPU, and RAM. As you can see, the 3D is better on the S7. The UX is better on the iPhone. The CPU is definitely better on the iPhone. And then the RAM is better on the iPhone. Specs wise, like I said, this one does win, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's better. Honestly, it comes down to preference because as you can see, the iPhone did win in some of these categories here. So let's go to the home screen here. And if you do prefer this screen, then this is for you. If you prefer your Android, this is for you. So let's get started with the cameras. So I have here both of the messaging apps that were pre-installed on the phones. As you can see, the keyboards are relatively different. One thing that I love on Android is the implementation of the numbers at the top from 1 to 9 and to 0 to 1. On the iPhone, you have to click this little button to get the same. And then you would have to click this to get to where this is. One thing I like on the iPhone, which I know a lot of people my age also prefer, is the emojis. You get plenty of emojis on the iPhone. On the pre-installed keyboard, I do not see, sorry for that. This is the only emoji button you can press. So you go ahead and press that, and there you get your emojis. Which you do get a lot of emojis on the S7 Edge, but of course you do not get as much as you do on the iPhone. But if emojis aren't your thing, and the keyboard is really what you care about, I would say I prefer the S7 Edge keyboard. This is because it has a tactile feedback with the number keys on the top. So let me just be quiet, zoom in so you guys can listen. That was the S7 Edge keyboard. Now let's listen to the iPhone 6s Plus. It depends on what sound you guys honestly like. If you like to hear the little clicky noise more than you like to hear the vibration noise, then the iPhone is your device. But if messaging isn't your biggest issue, and you want camera quality, then the next portion of this video will have the camera's 2 recorded videos to see the stabilization and the highest quality on both phones. The iPhone 6s Plus is better single core processing, and I can just show you what that does speed wise. So let's go ahead and open up a folder on the iPhone. You see how fast it opened up on the iPhone. Let's go ahead and open up the same folder on the S7. Relatively fast. Now let's see if we can go ahead and open. This is going to be a little difficult. Let's just open up Zedge at the same exact time on both variants. As you can see, the iPhone 6s Plus was faster. This one took a little longer, the S7 that is, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and exit that there. And then I've noticed while using the S7 that the volume is much quieter than the iPhone. That's because the S7 being water resistant with IPS 68, I do believe, or maybe it's 67. Its sound dampens because of that, which isn't a big deal if you are an avid headphone user. It sounds great on both devices with a headset plugged in. Now, let's talk about just everyday data use. So, one thing I do like about the iPhone is its emails and how that is set up. I would show you that, but I do have personal information on my email, so unfortunately I cannot. However, alright, so Dashy Game just posted a video, and as you could tell there, guys, the reaction time, or the it receives messages faster on the iPhone than it does on the S7. If that's not a big deal for you, then don't worry about it. Now, we're going to be testing the speed of the browsing. However, one thing I do like that the iPhone implemented on this year's S is the ability to use Google Apps. So let's just go ahead and open up Wells Fargo on this one and then see if we can see a big difference. And this is only on Wi-Fi. There's no SIM in here, and my Wi-Fi might just be a little bad right now. I do not know. So let's go ahead and open it on here. This one was, the S7 was a tad bit faster, but that might not be justified because of my internet. Now we will be testing the sound quality and the quality of the video at which you can watch a YouTube video. In spec wise, that is better on the S7. And if we go into this little tab here, whoops, there, and we click quality, the highest you can watch it in is 1080p. Now, that might just because my video is 1080p. Yeah, the highest quality you can watch this video is in 1080p. So we go ahead and click that. And I'll play the iPhone 6s first so you can hear the quality and the quality of the video. Alright guys, what's up? Back with another technology video, and today I thought I would just show you my new PC component parts. I am missing one component, and that is the case, so I cannot build it, but once I get the case. Alrighty, now we're going to be listening to the S7 Edge, and you will hear a significant difference. If you won't, I will play them at the same time so you can hear that the iPhone overpowers the S7. So let's just head and listen to this one. And these both are at full volume, as you can see. Oh, hang on. There we go, at full volume. Correct. Alrighty, let's go ahead and play this. Alright guys, what's What's up? Back with another technology video. And today, I thought I would just show you my new PC component parts. I am missing one component, and that is the case. So I cannot build it. But once I get the case... Alright, so they're paused at the exact same time. Let's go ahead and play this one first, and then this one. I know that won't be fair, but just listen to the difference. That will be a new series on my channel. So stay tuned for that. So first up, we have the Gigabyte G1 Gaming GeForce GTX 960, the 4GB DDR5 1/4 edition. I was going to go with the 970 because that is the base graphics card you need for virtual reality. However, it was not in my price point. This is... As you guys can tell, the iPhone does overpower the S7. If speaker quality is a big deal for you, then the iPhone is your device. However, if you prefer Android and you like the interface of the Galaxies, and you like Galaxy in general, then obviously the S7 is your device. Well, guys, that's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I love you guys so much, and thank you for continuing to support my channel. I'm going to ask for 5 likes on this video. Liking the video does really help me out, and I appreciate it. With that, I'll leave you guys. I love you so much. Thank you.